Hello everybody, it's me, Magic, and today we're back to sing to our mother tree, our lovely benefactor who created all of us from her song. Now going through the recording last time, I realized that there were a lot of like weird stutters and things going on. I didn't like that. That didn't sit right with me. So I have changed my settings, fiddled around with it for an hour or so, and I believe I have fixed everything, and it should be a lot nicer. And they're just gonna go over like, oh, take care of your citizens and stuff, and oh, maybe I should have read what they had to say because they wanted me to do something. I just totally ignored them. What calculations? Oh, look, there I am, and we can see all of the etc. Right. Extract essences, learn which essences can be acquired from objects, discovered essences, yeah, never 100% sure which essences, right. Because you'll only extract like 2 or 3 of the essences from one thing. Gorgeous Bosch. That doesn't look like a gorgeous anything to me. That looks terrifying. That looks delicious. What is wrong with you? No. I'm never going to wear this, but like I think these are handy for giving to citizens or people that move in, so I'll keep these just for now. So yeah, these are the essences that we have. A lot of comforting essence. This is good. All right. Okay, let's check the book real quick. So we extracted essences, nice. Good for us. We get some tranquil essence. Thanks, book. By the way, I can't skip through those little things that pop up. Notice how we have like a lot more goal categories now, right? Isn't that cool? I did try to use the... Oh, I might... Oh no, I already have that hairstyle. I was gonna say I might change it to that because that looks kind of like my current hairstyle, but it is my current hairstyle. So what I was saying was that I tried to use this photo mode last time, but it was really hard to control, and I didn't realize that it was only a way of positioning your camera and that you have to use like Steam's screenshot feature or something, which is kind of like not explained. I thought there was a special in-game photo album or something, so I spent like 3 minutes just sitting there looking at it, like, how do I do this? What button do I press to actually take the photo? I got so irritated with it, and the camera controls were a nightmare, and, you know, never mind. Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Magic Criticizes Something for no reason. Magic the Gray, more like Magic the Criticizer, am I right? Icky, just let me get in there already. I don't need this, thank you. I don't need a montage showing me all the work I need to do. Start over here. Should we start with watering? Yeah, nice water plants. And that one wants us to sing to it later on. Drizzle just a teensy amount of water on this giant tree. Why would I use my hammer on this bush? Oh, it's to harvest the acorns. I'll come back to that. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Need some seeds right there. I'm gonna water everything first. Look at all the grass. That's like, they're like a million little people all cheering. It's, you know what I mean? Like you're looking out over a sea of people at a rock concert and all their hands are waving in the air. That's what the grass looks like, little grass poking its head up. So after today, this grass might grow in, and then we might have a happy little world. Though I hesitate to call these worlds, to be honest. Do you think that that after growing these, like they mature and then they drop off the tree like ripe fruit, and they spread the tree's seeds throughout the cosmos? That would be really cool. I bet that is like what happens. I bet all of the worlds that exist off of the tree, like wherever, for instance, I bet they, you know, originally were grown on the tree just like this, and they grew and grew and grew and became larger and larger and supported more and more life until all of a sudden they were, you know, mature and ready to float off into the ethereal nothingness that surrounds us. I'm very curious about like the creation myth of this world. Like, where did the tree come from? Is the tree just everything? Is it everything that has always been? Does its root system like stretch into eternity? I think that would be something really cool. But like, look out over there. There's just nothing. It's all clouds. But where are the clouds coming from? What do the clouds represent? Like, they aren't just evaporated water, are they? Because if they are, then we're floating above a giant sea. And what keeps us floating above that giant sea? I don't know. Magic. The power of the song or something. I don't know. Like, if it were the power of the song, I'm kind of just joking, because if it were the power of, you know, the song, then why am I watering it? I need to sing to it. Then the tree would have dropped out of the sky like a rock ages ago, and it hasn't. So, you know, probably isn't that. Regardless, like, the Evertree is the source of all life in, I don't know if it's in the universe or if it's just like, are we on a planet and it just has like a really, really weird ecosystem that's all powered by this one tree? I don't think we are. I think this is literally the entire universe. I think the entire universe is more or less powered by or taken care of by this tree. So, I don't know, I think that's an interesting concept. I think it's cool. It reminds me of this movie that I watched eons ago. Oh, I shouldn't have destroyed that poor grass. You can over-harvest the world. I think I touched upon this last time. I don't want to do that. So, anyway, but it reminds me, the Evertree, reminds me of this movie that I watched a very long time ago called, like, The Last Dragon Slayer or something. It was about this it was an animated film where this silent guy, used knitting needles to kill a dragon. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge fan of dragons. I love dragons so much, in many ways. So I was kind of sad when I learned that his purpose was to kill the dragons. I was like, why not befriend them? Why not be nice to the dragon, right? But that world also had this sort of etherealness to it, this sort of disconnected from anything grounding it, this sort of like logical absurdity, like a universe that you know is so wholly different from your own that you can never comprehend its depths without living there. Like, it's fundamentally different in some special way. Kind of like Treasure Planet, I think. You know how I brought this up, I think, on the first episode, but they can fly between planets without needing like special spaceships or anything, because there's like an atmosphere in what we might refer to as outer space. How does that work, right? It's just a completely different conceptualization of the universe than what we're used to. And I guess I may have misspoken when I said that it's you know, completely alien to us, or whatever it is that I specifically, I don't remember what specifically I said, but you know what I mean? I would love to live in a universe like this, because it's so different and interesting. It's like, I mean, there's also the fact that you can go around harvesting alchemical reagents, and then you use those to like create seeds that you literally grow worlds on. That's so cool. Like, what do you think the inhabitants of this world would think if they saw our planets and stuff? Would they be like, whoa, you have spherical planets and you have this thing called gravity, etc.? These guys would be flat earthers. They'd be like, nope, nope, there's no such thing as a spherical, nope, a planet, spherical, geoid, nope, what are those? You're lying to me, that's not possible. Gravity? No. That's exactly what would happen. Do you think gravity exists in this world? I know that we fall down, but we don't fall down necessarily because of gravity. We don't fall down necessarily because massive objects attract each other. And when I say massive, I don't mean large, like, wow, that's a massive tree or whatever. I mean massive as in, possessing mass, right? Like, is there gravity in this world? I'm not sure. Like, you might just fall down because the tree determines that order is better than chaos in many aspects, many regards, right? Where else is work? Am I blind? What? Oh, do I need to water you? Okay, plant. Oh, no, I need to sing to you. Yay! Okay, thanks, book. Anyway. Collect some Miora. I swear, Miora comes from some, like that comes from like an ancient Greek word or something. It has to. I just can't, I can't place it. Anyway, this is our pretty little world. It expands, by the way. Like, you get more and more, platforms to build off of. Did these change? Weren't these, like, smaller yesterday? If I pluck these... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try just harvesting these. We'll see what's there tomorrow, because suddenly I think that those, grow every day, and you don't have to worry about them. We'll claim the book stuff in a second. But, you guys should let me know if you want, if you are happy to have me skipping over, the dialogue and just sort of summarizing it, or guessing what they said, or if you want me to go over the dialogue. Because I know that sometimes I can be a little bit more slow-paced when playing these games, and I think a lot of you want to see me just do more gameplay and get more invested in like what's going on. So you know, I want to pander to whatever. I don't want to say pander, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to do whatever you guys are more interested in seeing, right? So we've taken care of the world, we've tended to it. Smelly! Thanks, book. Her way of telling me that I need to shower. We don't have a shower, we have a sink. Come on. I wish there were a way to skip some of this stuff so that I could just power through it. Like, yes, I know, I get essence. I've got it. Thanks. We can, you know, move on. Anyway, we need to go over to the dock. Oops. Here we go. We need to go over to the dock. Yep, there it is. There's the platform, and people come in on airships. These last few days, I've been witness to repeated displays of supernatural plant growth, and yet even I find it remarkable how quickly this building went up. Thanks, Coppertop. They probably arrive right now. I don't know how... I mean, maybe they heard the tree calling out, but look, we're seeing other sapiens, aside from the Everkin, which are such a, I don't know how to describe them. They're such an eclectic bunch that it's hard to really feel connected to them. They're kind of like cats more than actual people. Don't tell the developers I said that, though. Hi, you want a house? You have a very confident walk, very strutting. I don't think that's healthy for your back, to have it, like, jutting... What the hell? Okay, enough hyper-focusing on something random. Oh, I do need to greet them. Okay, we'll talk to... What's your name? Kathleen! Oh, hi, I'm Kathleen. Are you the alchemist who stayed behind? Yes, I am. Big magic tree, wouldn't want to save it. If I had somewhere to stay... Oh, she wants to help me? Nice. Oh wait, she doesn't want to stay here? Oh no, she doesn't want to stay outside. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, very easy. This part is easy. I think Kathleen, by the way, appeared in my last save as well. Like the other save that I don't actually play anymore. Where should we put this house? Let me think for a second. So... See, if I put it right here, then the pathway gets kind of restricted, and I want to be able to come up through here and just kind of run you know, around, pass through here. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, I think I'm going to encourage myself to remember that that was my plan by having this house face this direction right here. So I'll know I want to have a path sitting there. Very good. Is this okay? Can I? Yeah, that's good. Anyway, so basically once this inn is built, Kathleen will go and work in it and help do stuff. See how the paths are kind of like chaotically coming in? It's very hard to organize around these paths, just in my opinion. It's fine though. So there's another house, 427 Miura. This is fine. I think I like the idea of the community gardens being up here. This is a nice open spot and it really emphasizes, it's just a really nice view. It's a good idea. Maybe I'll have it facing this way, because when you approach it from the front, yeah, this will make more sense. Okay. Right, so after some consideration, it seems like I have to put it right here, really, which is, you know, it's very whatever. It'll probably work there later on too, and that'll be fine. Yeah, that's all that we're going to do for now. A house of my own? Perfect! Oh, you look overjoyed. Oh, dear Lord. You're like, this is my happy expression. This is how you know that I am overjoyed. Oh, poor Coppertop, not understanding that people require maintenance just like a fish tank. Oh, there's more people! No! What do you want? Hi, Amelia. Okay, thanks, Psychic. I must continue my journey now, but I appreciate that you took the time out of your no doubt busy schedule to meet with me. That is... I don't need you to affirm me that hard. Now, I think there's like I think we can mouse... Oh, yeah, there we go. So we can just see what their stats are. Yeah. Oh, that's Kathleen. She's really good at service. Oh, Amelia is okay with food and creative stuff. I might want her. Because we do need someone to work in the bakery, and we do need someone to work in the flower shop and stuff, right? But I think we have like friends that come by and do that stuff with us, or like they want that stuff. They want, like, one of them wants a job at the flower shop and one of them wants a job at the bakery. No, not the bakery. One of them wants a job as a gardener. I think they're like childhood friends or something, and like they're brother and sister, and one of them wants a job. I think the brother wants a job as a gardener and the sister wants a job as... Anyway, it doesn't really matter, but my point is that I don't want to accept people unless I actually have a spot for them and they are good. Like, their skills are decent. You can increase their skills, but that takes like special items or whatever, and I don't want to mess around with that, especially like this early in the game. Either you've gotten smaller or this world has gotten larger. Oh, thanks, book. Astute observation. All of your insights are invaluable. Look at the pets. They're so cute. Yes, 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 book. I agree with you. I want to befriend it. I think these are I think these might be randomly generated. I don't know. Oh, did I press the button wrong? Oh, he wants to play, obviously. Or they want to play. Can you imagine being a wild creature and being like, wow, strange other creature that I've never seen before. I want to interact with them. Give me a belly rub. Like, no, I don't think so. But this game works based off of puppy dog logic, right? So every animal in the world is happy to see you, and they're like, oh my god, that's a human. That's another friendly creature. That means that we will bond. But who knows where they came from? This is like the theory in the 1700s that vermin appear in they just appear. Remember how like they took a glass bottle and sealed it with a cork after putting like food or something in it, and they were like, hypothesis, vermin will simply appear in this glass bottle. And vermin did not appear, rats did not appear, and they were like, oh, I have been foiled. Perhaps they only appear in natural deposits of rubbish, whatever that means. Like, they only appear if you don't think they're going to appear. Everybody, we've solved the vermin problem. It's not, the answer isn't cats or better hygiene. The answer is not thinking about it. And then the Black Death happened. I think the Black Death was in the, was it in the 1600s? Look, I'm not a history person. History's always, like, the specifics of history have always kind of befuddled me. It leaves me feeling confused and lost in a daze, you know, like, all of these, I don't know, things go rolling by me. Like, someone will be like, oh, this person did this thing on this date, and I'll be like, what? Who said this again? But yeah, like, I struggle with history. I did have, one history teacher that explained history in a way that, was very easy for me to understand. She didn't really focus on, like, all of this, I don't know, like, these specific dates and things. Like, for some reason that's always been the biggest struggle for me, like, remembering the specific people and the specific dates. Like, I can give you synopses, like, I can give you summaries and stuff of history, I guess you could say, but specific events just escape me. And because history is usually taught through those specific events, like, it's emphasized that, oh yeah, it was Archduke Ferdinand who was born in 1889 and died in 1938 or whatever, right? And his heir was this, and he ruled over this, and his main policies were this and this, and he helped with this, etc. and so forth. Like, it's emphasized, all of that random detail is emphasized when talking about some person in history, but you don't actually talk about what, like, I don't know, like, just tell me what like, why are you telling me this? I don't know. I'll hush now. This is my little anti-history rant. I think there's a right way of teaching history and a wrong way of teaching history. And I think a lot of teachers, I think history is generally taught the wrong way. Both online and in real life. I think that people focus far too much on the what of the happenings, and far too little on the on, like, the meaning of what's happening. If you catch my drift, I don't know if that's explaining it well enough. But it's the difference between saying 1 + 1 = 2 and explaining how addition works. If that makes any sense? I don't know. Yeah, I had one teacher that was pretty good at teaching history. I think this was in 11th grade. She made it quite entertaining. I gave a report about the bomb. You know, the computer that they used to crack the German encryption during World War II. And I remember her complimenting me about it. She was like, that is the best report I've ever had someone give. And I was like, oh my god, really? Thank you so much. God, that sounds really fake when I say it out loud, but I was honestly, like, really happy. She really liked me. Just as a student and a person, she would like, tell jokes about me a lot. Wherever she is right now, I hope she's doing fine. She was one of my favorite teachers. I had another teacher that I really liked, a science teacher. She thought I was going to get into a very prestigious college, and I had her actually write me a letter for said college, and I think I missed the deadline for submitting it because I was, like, procrastinating, as I do. So yeah, that sucked. I destroyed a tree. I am a champion of industry. as the title sequence put it. I really didn't get very many resources out of that, though. I don't know. Note to self, chopping down trees maybe isn't the most efficient tactic. On the other hand, shaking them for their fruits, I think I remember fruit being, like, crazy valuable. Anyway, yeah, I found another animal just randomly, up the side of, like, something, so I had to take care of that. Back to the house. And poor Breeboo's up there, like, owner? Master? Hello? Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, and I forgot to check this, but yeah, as you can see, there's nothing here. Are these kind of look like the tops of baked bread, like, yeah, this is baked bread. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to call that an episode. Thanks for listening to me chat, and I hope you have a nice day, or evening, or night, or, you know, whenever. Week. Maybe I'll never see you again. Hope you have a nice life in that case. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Right, here we are. Here we are in a little toy shop. Buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn. Till one by one they were gone.